Hi.
Get out of my sandwich.
You're in my sandwich. I forgot to record an intro, so you're getting a very off-the-cuff intro. We're in the editing room. It's loaded just about up there. We're doing the intro. Now I've mentioned it 3 times. It's about my GQ Patrol. I put the much market headlights on there. Worse than the factory headlights somehow. Brought another set. Way, way better. So, yeah, let's get into it. Have a look. Right, let's have a peek. Oh yeah, look at those sexy beauties. So the pair of 7-inch dual beam headlights from Colite called. Company in the US. I seen their sale there the other week and I thought, what the heck, let's grab a set. Because they look pretty wicked online, and I tell you in person, they're just as sexy. I cannot wait to put them things on, so let's start ripping the grill apart so I can get the headlights out and yeah, put those sexy puppies in. Alrighty, well I got the grill off, now I got this headlight in, so I'll go ahead and do that while we're there. One little difference from the other ones, these ones have like the daytime running lights, which you saw in the box, but they also have an exception for an indicator or your amber. So I've got that one right in there, can't really see. I reckon we flick them on and have a look. So this will be just the old daytime running lights. Oh boy, I can really see that brighter. So that's what we started with. And that's what we got now. Those things up alright. Go from them and Parkers, and then we go low beam on the wall. So it's low beam inside, low beam on this side. Yeah, it's gonna make a heck of a difference. My fingerprints on there from trying to get the sit in there. It's alright. And then I'll flick on high beam. Make sure we flick the bodies off. High beam, you can see on the wall, it's probably a bit better on the other side, but then that is very much blinding. Alright, so that's good. High beam, that off, and now indicator on. So actually, no indicator, and then we have indicator, and it looks freaking stiff. So sick. Very happy with that. Yeah, it's gonna look good. So now it's gonna do the same on the other side. Add the wire in. I'll have to solder this one. I didn't get into doing that just yet, but add the wire in and yeah, put everything, plug everything back in, and we should be right. Another thing on the list of jobs to do is these ones in the bull bar, the indicators. They don't work at all. I mean, they're not plugged in at the moment, but they're all rusted out the backside. So at some point I'll go change them for something better. But that's going to be a heck of a lot better to start with, for letting people know that I'm around. Sweet. I just remembered I've got these LED indicators too, so I brought a set of 4. I've redone the back too. Those are the ones that needed it the most because they don't smoke tail lights. Now I put the front ones in, and I think it just adds to the look. So it's going to be sweet. Now let's do the other one, put the other indicator in, and put the grill back on, and we should be sweet. Alrighty, we have the second one in, and it is looking beautiful. You got a beautiful looking pair. It's gonna make it a lot better now. If you can't see me when I'm indicating, you're doing something wrong. But now we're just gonna throw the grill back on, throw the indicators back into the corner, pop the wash bottle back down in its spot, and we should be sweet. We should be right to go and test it tonight, and we'll adjust them all up so they're not blinding people, hopefully. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Be good. Alrighty, there we have it. Everything is back together and in one piece. I reckon they look pretty sweet. The only problem we have, which I was kind of expecting, because I brought them from the US and we're in Australia, to drive on different side of the road. So your light's adjusted all the way to one side, and they are currently sitting to the right. So the driver's one is pointing out towards what would be the oncoming car. Passenger, I managed to point it away a fair bit, so it's definitely not as bad. But this one does still point that way. The only other thing you have to change is just adjust the height of them, because they're not sitting on level ground in here at the moment with the bum out of the shed. So just got to adjust that, and yeah, it should be sweet. But that just has another piece to the puzzle at the front end up here, and yeah. Eventually we'll do the ones in the bull bar, but I don't know if I want to keep this bull bar or not, so we might work on that later on. But for now, that'll do us. And we're going to get out of here and yeah, enjoy them. So thought I'd give a bit of a review on the light. I've got them wicked down pretty hard at the moment, as you can probably see. So the daytime running light, still see the white line. That's low beam, that's high beam, with the slotties on. But low beam is good. Like I said, I've got it adjusted down fairly well at the moment. I need to adjust it up a little bit more. For what I want, I still got a good amount of view on low beam, whereas before it was just terrible. It was all over the spot, you really couldn't see it. It was basically driving like that. So low beam actually having a good beam, and like I said, I do need to whip it up a little bit. High beam fills it out a little bit more in the center, which is good enough for me, and then I always run my spotties on high beam, so yeah, good bit of difference in there, and yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. Made life a lot easier having a usable low beam compared well worth the upgrade so far.